And that's a sign that Allah loves you and He wants you to get closer to Him and worship Him. When you don't wake up, that's a red flag, because probably Allah does not want you to wake up.
Sheikh, my question is, I think I'm a Kafir right now because this month I missed already 3 Fajr, and this year I finished around 10 Fajr. I missed it, and most of the Fajr I missed. Even after hearing the alarm, I woke up and I'm turning off the alarm and I slept, completely missing the Fajr. So I'm scared if I am a Kafir or not.
No,
I really want to
you're not a Kafir. Akhi, I just said it. Someone who prays on and off is not a Kafir. He's sinful. And the amount of sin depends on the intention, the circumstances, the frequency. So if you miss 10 Fajr throughout the whole year, and the reason was not because I pray, don't pray, I'll tell you what, I'm going to call it off today. I'm going to sleep. No, it was genuine. I woke up, I heard the alarm, and without having control over myself, I put it off and went back to sleep. And when I woke up, I felt miserable. This is a sign of Iman. There's nothing to accuse yourself of being a Kafir. Now, why would this happen 10 times a year? The problem is, most likely, it is because of your weakness of Iman. Because if you had strong Iman, you would have taken the precautions, you would have slept early. And even if you did not sleep early, even if you've slept an hour before Fajr. I know a person, actually I know a lot of people who prayer is in their bloodstream. They go to bed at 3 o'clock or 3:15 a.m. to wake up for Fajr at 4:15 a.m. 1 hour later, without any problem. They didn't sleep the whole night. What woke them up? Their belief in the salat, their love of Allah Azza wa Jal, and the help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. See, when Allah helps you, you'll wake up. And that's a sign that Allah loves you and He wants you to get closer to Him and worship Him. When you don't wake up, that's a red flag, because probably Allah does not want you to wake up, as mentioned in chapter 9, verse 46. Look it up. Chapter 9, verse 46. Had Allah wanted them to march with the Prophet ﷺ to the Battle of Tabuk, He would have given them the power and the energy, but they themselves lagged behind and did not want to march. They did not take their preparation. So Allah Azza wa Jal made them sit. Likewise for you and others regarding Fajr prayer and other rituals and forms of worship. If Allah Azza wa Jal wanted you to go for Hajj, and if Allah knew that you wanted to go to Hajj, He would have helped you. But because deep down inside, you don't want to. So Allah does not make it happen for you. May Allah Azza wa Jal make things easy for both of us.
Due to overslept, if you miss your prayer, so when you open your eyes, anytime you can offer the prayers. My question is that, what do you mean by this? If I overslept in the Fajr time, or if I overslept on the Asr time, so there is any cap? Okay, within 2 hours you need to offer your prayer? Kindly, thank you so much.
Heidi, every prayer has a time for beginning. You cannot pray before that. And a time that it ends, you can't pray it after that. So for example, Dhuhr prayer, when the sun goes to the west and there is a slight shade of an erected object to the east. This is called zawal. This is where the time of Dhuhr starts. So you can't pray before that. So let's assume it's 12 o'clock, then you have to begin your prayer at 12. When does it end? The shade continues as the sun goes towards the west, continues to grow longer to the east until the length of the shade is equivalent to the erected object. Once the length of directed object is equivalent to its shade, this is the end of Dhuhr and the beginning of Asr. Here, you cannot pray Dhuhr anymore because the time has expired. What the hadith says is as follows: whoever forgets or oversleeps a prayer, he must pray it as soon as he remembers it, meaning remember or wake up. There is no expiation for it other than that. So if I pray the prayer from 12 to, let's say, 3, where the Asr time begins, I'm fine. I have no problem. If I pray at 12:01, then I'm fine. If I pray it 5 minutes to 3, then I'm fine. The issue is if I want to pray it after 3 o'clock, which is Asr time, onwards, due to forgetfulness. I was so busy, I totally forgot I did not pray. I remembered at 4 o'clock. What to do? The Prophet says, pray it immediately. I woke up at 4 o'clock. What to do? The Prophet says, pray it immediately. Immediately here is relative, meaning don't go and take a shower and do your hair and do your makeup, have few calls, do few posts on Instagram and check your Facebook and Twitter, then you go and pray. No, you have to, as soon as you wake up, do whatever is necessary and make wudu and pray. So I hope this answers your question. A man puts alarm for Fajr, but does not get up. Hears the adhan, the salat, while half asleep. Wakes up and prays missed Fajr at around 7 to 8 a.m. every single day. And that was for a long number of years. Is this permissible? The Prophet ﷺ said that the pen of accountability has been uplifted. The pen of accountability has been uplifted from 3 people. One of them, a person who's asleep until he wakes up. So usually when a person is asleep, he's not accountable. If he misses a prayer due to sleep, he's not accountable. He, however, is accountable while he is awake. Meaning that if a person knows that Fajr is at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock a.m. and he goes to bed at 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock a.m. and he knows that he won't be able to wake up, is this person sinful for missing the salat? Some say, no, he's not sinful for missing the salat. He's sinful for staying so late, which led for him to miss the Fajr salat. So the accountability is for him when he was awake. Why didn't he go to bed early so that he would be able to wake up for Fajr? Therefore, we cannot answer this question because this is something between him and Allah. And Allah knows exactly his ability and whether he was truly half asleep or fully asleep or went back to sleep intentionally and deliberately. Setting the alarm is a good thing. If the alarm goes off and he doesn't wake up, we look at the reason. If he went to bed late, then he's sinful for that. If he went to bed early and the alarm went off and he could not wake up, he's not sinful for that. But if he, as he says, hears the adhan and hears the prayer being called for and he's half asleep, it means that he has the will, if he wanted, to get out of bed and go to pray. He has the ability because he is awake, he is alert, and he knows what's happening around him. But I understand, maybe once every blue moon, you're half awake and half asleep. You hear the adhan. You want to get up, but there's something pulling you, and all of a sudden you wake up and it's 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, this happens once every blue moon. To happen every single day, this means that it's your choice. And if you go back to sleep with your own will and your own free will, deliberately, then you cannot pray it when you wake up, because you missed it intentionally. And it was premeditated that you don't pray Fajr. And hence you cannot make it up. Making up a prayer, a missed prayer, is limited to 2 reasons, as the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, if a person oversleeps or forgets a prayer. But in your case, you're half asleep, which means that you were alert and you could have, if wanted, to leave the bed and go to pray. May Allah Azza wa Jal